we have the people pleaser. We have someone who's scared to say no, who's fearful of hearing what people might say if they say no, because they're looking for acceptance, they're looking for approval, they're looking for affirmations, and all of those things usually come from people pleasing. If you're constantly making people happy, usually they stay on your good side, right? But the moment you say, no, I can't, I'm not able to, we kind of start to make some enemies, okay? We have some push and pull in relationships if they're not true friends, if they're not authentic, if they don't respect your boundaries, if they're used to running all over you. Once you start to assert yourself in the realm of no, you'll start to encounter some issues, okay? So yeah, I think it starts from parents, and I think that resonates with us, and we don't really like that feeling. So we carry it along and we try to say yes to as many people as we can, thinking that we're making the world a better place. But are we making the world a better place? I don't think so. No. And I'll give you an example. Say for you in particular, you're a people pleaser. Someone comes along and says, hey, can I borrow your charger? Even though your phone's on 20%, you say yes. Someone comes along and say, hey, can I have some money for some food? Even though your bank account is low, you say yes. Someone comes along and say, do you mind watching my dog for me next week? I'm going to be out of town. You say yes. Someone comes along and asks if you can help with their work that they're supposed to do, and you say yes. And now you're stretched so thin and your cup is so full of all of these yes things that you said yes to that you can't make room for yourself. You lose yourself. You're drowning in responsibilities that you've accepted, but you really never wanted to take on. So I'm going to challenge you today, all my people pleasers out there and all the people scared to say no, is if you hear somebody offer an opportunity to you and you really don't want to take it, say no and walk away. Don't come back and apologize. I'm sorry for saying no. I really didn't mean it. I genuinely want to help you. No. Do something for yourself. That's a part of self-love, and say no. Okay. So I wanted to do an acronym for no because it's such a small word. And I'm like, come on, you can think of an acronym. And my acronym is no is new opportunities. Okay. Just because you drop one thing doesn't mean there's not a better thing coming for you. And as long as you're saying yes to opportunities that don't necessarily fit and align with who you are and what you're supposed to do, your core values, then you're going to continue to get stuff that doesn't align with what you want to do. We have to start saying no to those things that aren't necessarily us, that don't necessarily define us, that might be who we used to be. And we have to start saying yes to opportunities that are for the person that we're headed into being, okay?